Hello everyone. Today I'd like to dive deeper into an essential topic that is so necessary to understand for labor and birth, and that is the pelvic floor. The pelvic floor is often talked about in terms of muscles and physical support, but it goes beyond that. When we reframe the way that we look at the world, we know that everything is energy. And so understanding the pelvic floor is no exception. We need to understand the energetics of the pelvic floor, and that means understanding it on a denser energetic level and understanding it from a subtle energetic level. And both are necessary to understand for labor and birth and for optimal well-being. So when we talk about the denser energetic level, we are relating it to the physical aspects of the pelvic floor, so the muscles and the support that it gives. And when we refer to it in subtle energetic terms, we are referring to prana, life force energy, and how it flows in this space. So the pelvis is an energetic space made up of denser energy and subtle energy. So on a denser energetic level, the pelvic floor not only provides support for vital organs like our reproductive organs, it's also another diaphragm in our body. So when you think about the diaphragm in our abdominal cavity, it expands when we inhale and it contracts when we exhale. And so our pelvic floor is doing the exact same thing as our diaphragm in our abdominal cavity. When we inhale, we create space in our pelvic floor as well as the rest of our body. And when we exhale, we contract. And this expansion also allows prana to flow freely throughout our body and our pelvic floor, which helps to create space within our bodies to deliver oxygen to our vital organs, and also creating space for baby to descend further down into the birth canal. So when it comes to labor and birth, expansion and contraction is necessary and have to work in harmony. And that is why we focus on our breath during this time. In Ayurveda, we focus on the subtle energy, prana, life force energy, which flows downward, and that is referred to as apana vayu. Apana vayu is responsible for things that move downward, so our digestion, our menstruation, and of course, labor and birth. So learning how to work with this energy through your breath, meditation, visualizations, diet, and lifestyle can really set you up to have an optimal labor and birth experience. So as you can see, the pelvic floor is such a vital part of our overall well-being and as well as labor and birth. And by understanding its nature in terms of denser energy and subtle energy, it really creates a deeper understanding of how to work with your pelvic floor, your breath, life force energy in order for not only better periods and digestion, but of course a better labor and birth. And so if you want to dive deeper into working with this downward moving energy by addressing diet and lifestyle factors, as well as working with meditation, visualization, and whatnot to really connect with the pelvic floor, this very sacred energetic space, then send me a DM. We can set up a free consultation call. And on that call, you'll also get to learn a little bit more about your unique bioenergetics as a complimentary service. And on top of that, we can explore ways in which Ayurveda can support you on this sacred journey of motherhood.